Channel. Is Classically Abby backtracking? Is this what's happening here? What is going on? She posted this to my single subscribers, and you know, Abby has made it abundantly clear that she is all about women getting married, having kids, and that this is what you should be doing. And if you're not, then you are wrong. You're horrible. Essentially. But now, what? Let's get in and see what she's talking about.
Hello, Classic Crew, and welcome to today's video, where I want to share my thoughts on being single. Those of you who aren't yet mothers, who aren't yet married, and why...
Okay, I do not currently fall into the single category, but I fall into the unmarried, no kids category.
You are still so incredibly worthy. If you are new to my channel, here we talk about classic living and traditional values, and I would love if you would consider subscribing and hitting that notification bell. If you'd like access to a ton of exclusive content, including my book club, my exclusive weekly articles, my movie club, all of that kind of stuff, make sure to head over to classicallyabby.substack.com. Now, I have a playlist on my channel that I've called Sharing My Thoughts, and in this series of videos, I kind of just talk about the things I've been thinking about lately, and it's not to change anyone's mind. It's not here to convince you of anything. It's more to just start a conversation and see where other people are at.
That's funny, because to me and the people watching, many of the people watching, it seems like it's a condemnation to those that don't look, think, and live exactly the way that you do. And you telling us there's something wrong with us for not having babies, being married, and seeing that as the most important things in life the way you seem to. Just my opinion.
So today, I really want to talk to those of you who aren't married yet, who don't have children yet, who are still single. Maybe you're past the point in your life where you would get married and have children, and you are just single, and that is your life. And I really want to talk to you guys just about how you can still be classic, you can still be worthy, you can still have value. These are all true statements, and just how that fits into the classic traditional perspective. So let's just get right into it. So in a lot of my videos, I talk about the importance of having children, the importance of getting married, the importance of doing these traditional steps in life. And a lot of my content is geared toward those women who don't know that that's important, who think that being empowered is being independent, who think that
let me say this. Women who think that being independent is empowering, it is. Okay, there are many situations in life where you will need to learn to be independent, and this will be empowering. At least it was for me. I've seen what happens when men decide they don't want to be married anymore. They don't want to keep their commitment anymore, and they walk out the door. The woman who is then left, and kids, if there are any, are the ones who are going to have to face the consequences for that. And as such, learn that if you're waiting on a man to complete you, you will never be complete. If your whole focus in life is to be married, then what happens when that fails? And many, many times, for no fault of your own, it does. And it's empowering to know that you can take care of yourself if you need to. You can make your own money. You have your own career. You are not just a sidekick to a man. If you want a man, that's fine. But a man should be a want and not a need.
Abortion is better than having a child, who think that being in a long-term relationship that has no future and won't end in marriage or children is more empowering than getting married, having a stable life, raising a family, being part of community, that kind of a thing. So a lot of my content is geared towards those women who you're still waiting, you're in a period of life before your marriage and before you've had children, and you just don't have these things yet. And my worry is that because I make this content, which is geared toward convincing those women who yet don't know that this is so important, it could make somebody who is not in that stage of life feel like they don't have value, or they're...
You think? Abby, the way you speak to other women in general, I find nasty. The way you talk about marriage and everyone should have kids and everybody's meant to be a mom. No, they are not. People want different things, Abby. It's not all about what you want. There are women I know who have been married once, twice, 3 times maybe. They've had kids. They've raised their families. And everyone has told me, you know what, marriage is great, but it's a lot of hype. It's very difficult. Men change, women change. The person that once loved you so much can be your worst enemy. And when that does happen, it is horrible. It's not this fairy tale Princess Abby paints it out to be. It's not.
Life at this point isn't worthy. And what I really want to clarify is that if you know that these things are important, if you agree that a traditional stable marriage and life and family is the building block of society and civilization, if you know that these are important things and you're just not there yet, you just haven't met the right guy, you may be struggling with infertility, whatever it is, you have value.
Okay, thank you for telling me that I have value, but you're telling women who don't want these things that they have no value, and they absolutely do. I mean, really. Ever thought about people that are waiting because maybe they're not as privileged as you, Abby? Maybe they're not financially set yet, and they have to do things in order to make that happen? Ever thought about that? You come across as very spoiled. This is my opinion. Spoiled, condescending, privileged. And that is a major put off. Just because you have your life the way you want doesn't mean that it is the prescription for everyone. Got it? I'll get to this more in my next video, but...
are worthy. If you have the right intentions and you're just not there yet, or your path has gone in a different direction, but you know the importance of these things, then that's what matters.
Maybe you should have clarified that before you started your videos, your previous videos. Then you wouldn't have had to take the time to make this video.
The important thing. I am encouraging women away from making bad decisions that'll hurt them. But there's a difference between making bad choices and being led in a different direction by God. So I should differentiate a little bit between the two different groups I'm addressing in this video. So there's the women who are young and single and who haven't yet found the right guy, but would like to and would like to have a family. Okay, that's one group. The second group is those women who maybe are past the point of childbearing years, have never gotten married, would have wanted to, but that just didn't end up happening for them, and now they're living a different life. Both of those kinds of women have an incredibly beautiful life, and I think that it's really important to understand that it's not you making a choice away from these values we hold so dear. It's just not the right timing, or it's being led in a different direction. And that is a beautiful thing. So,
again, Abby, why now? Why have you spent so much time making people feel like utter crap if they don't have the things that you do? If they don't want the things that you do, why? Why? I'm going to end this video. Please leave your comments in the comment section. Wow.